everyone. Say hi to Mom and Dad, Daisy. So this is day number 4, and I'm really crossing my fingers that today is going to be the day that Daisy and Mozart get a little closer and decide to do some grooming. I won't hold my breath, but I'm kind of hoping for it. I usually video at the end of the evening after they've spent hours together. And today I've decided to record at the beginning of their date, just to see if we get any little different behaviors from them on video. I was kind of hoping to catch all the binkies I had going on yesterday. But Daisy's too interested in the hay. I just put some fresh hay in the box for them and freshened everything up, and she's happily eating away. So maybe when she's done with her hay, she'll go ahead and show us some of that personality of hers. I think Mozart wanted a little bit of attention, but again, she's too busy with her hay. It's okay, sweetheart. I'm sure she'll come sit next to you in just a little bit. So I'm thinking this evening I'm going to try the banana on Mozart's forehead and see if Daisy will fall for it. Mozart wasn't having it, so I need to get her completely cleaned off and get all that banana off her forehead, poor girl. She's done some grooming herself, but I guess she can't quite get the last of it. So we'll get her cleaned up, and we'll give Mozart a turn with some banana on his forehead and see if we can get her to groom a little bit, even though it's a sneaky little trick. It sometimes works. I've had it work on other bondings that I've done, so with my own buns. So hopefully we can get that to work here. You gonna keep eating, sweetheart? And they do spend 24 hours a day next to each other, at least. When I'm supervising, they actually share the same pen. But at night, they go into some extra large dog crates, and they sit right next to each other, so they're really not separated. The pens are right next to each other, and they can smell each other, and I guess if they even wanted to, they could probably groom each other. But they can't get to each other enough to bite or scratch or actually fight, so that they won't be injuring each other. And then each night they trade kennels so that they get used to each other's scent being all over their litter boxes and bowls and whatnot. So every other night they get to sleep in a different kennel. But they're never really separated. They see each other 24 hours a day. And I'm still planning on having them have a sleepover date tomorrow. Oh, did you see? She picked up her head. She's like, really? A sleepover? So maybe she likes that idea. You think it's a good idea, sweetheart? So yes, plans for tomorrow are a sleepover date. And of course, I will be camped out right next to this pen with them, sleeping on the couch, because if anything happens, I would need to get to them right away. A major fight right now could null and void the whole deal, and they might never recover from that, and they would never solidify the bond. So we need to make sure that if there is any little fights or spats that happen, that they get nipped in the bud right away. but I haven't had to break up a single one. There hasn't been any. So I think, like I was saying yesterday, even if they're not grooming, I would say it's probably safe to send them home this weekend. And you might be able to continue to work with them and make the bond a little stronger. I think it's going to just kind of naturally happen. I think they're kind of just one of the... Oh, wow. She just happily flopped right next to her honey bunny. So that's definitely a sign that she's very pleased and very happy to be with Mozart. So I think it's going to be a natural bond. I think it's just going to take time on their very own for them to decide who's going to be the dominant bunny and who's going to be doing all the grooming. And maybe they'll both be grooming. I have a pair that actually simultaneously grooms. They are so very much in love. They are precious, precious bunnies. And they just love to do that. I love to watch them simultaneously groom. It's great. So we just don't know what we're going to have with these two yet, but it's looking good. I'm very confident in their pairing. And so really it's going to be a matter of time. And as you can see, like I said, they're quite comfortable with one another. I'm sure glad I got that bunny flop on camera so that you can see how happy she really is. Okay, well, I'm going to keep working with them for this evening. I don't really do too much. I'm kind of just letting them spend their time together and let things go as they will. So, if I catch anything great or exciting happening this evening, I may get another video. If not, I will record again tomorrow. Hope you're all having a good evening. Say bye, sweetheart. Daisy. Say bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. All right, good night, everybody.